Okay. Just give it a couple more seconds or so, a minute or so, just to see if anyone is going to jump on and participate. I'm going to be going over some labs, my labs in particular. I went and got an official antibody test through in blood to see if I have the IgG spike protein. And if you've listened to my videos past, I just had this done November 9th, and I never was sick or anything like that. But I figured, I was exposed to it, and maybe my body created some spike proteins, and I didn't even get sick. So I'm going to be covering that as well. If you guys have any questions, send them in the box there, and we'll try and answer any questions that come up. So let me just let me get into this. So if you've seen any of my videos before, you saw that I actually had this testing done. So this is through LabCorp. Let me blow this up a little bit. So what you're seeing right here is this is when I went in first. So November 9th of 2021. And I just wanted to get checked. So this is checking for, and it's checking for an IgG response. Like, so long-term antibodies, this is what this is checking for. So you can see here, the antibodies, AB stands for the antibodies. So I was very, very disappointed because, so you can see my name right here. There's my name, 48 years old. And it came back as a big, what? Big negative. So I was very, very disappointed because I actually wanted to have the spike proteins in my body. And I didn't. And I was thinking, well, who knows? Maybe I have the spike proteins and I never got sick, because there's a lot of people that test positive for COVID and they're asymptomatic, like they have no symptoms whatsoever. So that's actually a lot of people. So that wasn't the story. So then I officially got COVID here. This is going on day like 16 or 17. I'm, kind of, you kind of get lost in the days. So then let me just change my color here, so we can be kind of clear on this. So if you have any questions, if you're watching this, because this is a live stream, send your questions in here. Let me just see if there are any questions real quick. The screen's going to get a little bit funny. Not yet. Okay, so then we have, this was collected on December 13th of 2021. And I was really, really praying for a really robust, man, like my antibodies would be out of this world, crazy high. And I get this back and it comes back to be a 43. So now this is, you really don't max out your IgG antibodies until roughly it's around, 25 to 30 days. That's when you're going to max it out. So anyway, I'm going to go and I'm going to get another check in another 2 weeks. And then I'm going to get checked every 2 weeks for, I don't know, maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months, just to see my antibody testing, just to see if it's gone up or if it has gone down. So another thing I also did at the same time is I checked some of my other hormones. So here, let me scoot down here a little bit. So right here, I checked some hormone level, and I have the DHEA, which is right here. And you can see the lab range right in here is 71 to 375. Now, I'm a huge proponent of making sure that your hormone levels are in really good, robust levels. Like, this is really critical. Some of the research shows is when your hormones go down, then you start to age, right? Hormones, then you age. You look at people that are very youthful, they have a lot of robust hormones. So one of the things is with the DHEA, this DHEA is a precursor to testosterone It's a precursor to my steroid hormones. It's a precursor to progesterone. It's a precursor to estrogen, ladies. So hormones are very, very critical. So what do we see here? My DHEA is 81, and this is the range. So that's really, I mean, that's not a very good level at all. So I'm going to start to supplement, and I have in the past. I have supplemented in the past with DHEA. I'm going to supplement with DHEA. I'm probably going to take, I can take anywhere from 25 milligrams to 50 milligrams a day. I'm going to take just start taking that to supplement my hormones, and then my testosterone level right here is 740, which, I mean, it's okay. In the past, like, I've had my testosterone as high as 1100. So you can see this is a range. A few times I've got my testosterone and it's actually been lab high, which, I feel, I'm 48 years old and I feel really, really good. Let me just check, see if there's any questions. Type in some questions down there if you have any questions. So I'm going to start supplementing with the DHEA because this is a precursor to testosterone, right? So I'm going to start supplementing that. And I'm still waiting on a few things, DHEA, magnesium, and then vitamin D status. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Now, if you want to get this check done, now there's a lot of things that you can check this test. This is LabCorp. If you're out there and you see this video and you want this done, reach out to me, email me, wherever this is, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is, you can reach out to me, and we can have this check. So this here, if you go and LabCorp and then you just Google 16490, that's actual the lab test. So now here, this is a sample report now, right? So you can see here, this is 0, and then they give you a sample report of this right here. Has in this report, their antibodies are 1245, so 1,245. So this is the sample report that I went on, and I was like, gosh, I want to have like antibodies 2,500 just out of the roof, and then I come back with 45. But I'm early in the process, so the cool thing is being able to do your own blood work. You can recheck this and go back. So if you're interested in this, you can just Google this number, the 16490. Now, if you've also had the vaccination, you can still check to see if you have natural immunity. There's another test that you can do to see if you've had antibodies against the actual, not just the spike proteins, but the actual, like, you've seen the virus, right? Like the whole virus. You can see if you have antibodies against the nucleid capsid, it's called. But it's kind of technical, but so you can check to see if you've had natural immunity as well as the spike protein. So anyway, I just wanted to give everyone an update on this because I think it's really interesting to go through it yourself. And as people get these tests checked, I'll be bringing you more information, more data on that. So appreciate everyone watching and listening, and take care. And remember, is where there's help, there's hope.